Hi, it's me again, Carmen van der Bos, Carmen the coach, Carmen, your Sportfasting coach. I'm wearing my Christmas sweater today, just for you. No, not just for you. It's just because it's Christmas and I really like Snoopy and I really like Christmas. Yeah, so that's why I chose this sweater. Anyway, I'm going to help you with your explanation of the sport fasting protocol. I tend to talk a lot, so I'm going to try to make it real quick and short. If your protocol is fixed by your coach, so let me start over again. If I'm gonna explain this protocol as if you are my client. Okay, so you can use my example for your way of coaching with your coming clients in the future. So let's pretend you're my client. Well, you are my client because I'm gonna help you with your protocol. Then it will be like all the upcoming things. So I'm your client. So I say, hi, I'm Carmen the coach. I can help you with your 10 days of sport fasting. I'm really excited to do that. And what I did was I made an email for you. So check your email account, and then in your inbox there's a mail from Fittergy, and this Fittergy email is a link to your own portal, so your own personal portal. So open the link, and then the link will send you to this portal where you can make your password, and then make your password, and then you're able to come to visit your own portal. And then there will be a message, and it says, okay, you can download your protocol. Your coach made your protocol for you, so you can download it. So then when you're able to come in your own portal, you can see the downloads opportunity for your protocol. And there's also this grocery list that you can download. So do that, or do all that, so that you have all these documents in your telephone, or you can print it and put it on your wherever you like, and then you can start. So now the next step that I think you have your protocol. So if you can say to your clients, well, if it's difficult to enter your portal, just let me know and I will help you. Well, I think that's a logical thing to say, and you can tell that if you're the coach, then you're able to be there for your customer. So you just have to check with yourself first, in what way do you want to coach your client, by via WhatsApp or mail, or do you have a telephone call every day, or but yeah, well, that's the next thing actually. Just let me explain your protocol, since you're going to start very soon. You have found your day 1 in your protocol. It says, well, there's a lot of information. Just be sure that everything is in your package before I start this document. Open the box, and there should be a little box with metabolic switch in it. There's this white envelope with metabolic switch, and it says keep the switch. Put that away because you don't need that. And if you just leave it in the box, then it's very easy to grab the metabolic switch sachets that are in there, that you use them instead of the sachets from the bigger box. So the white envelope with the sachets, just put it somewhere else, or maybe it's a tiny box. I don't know for sure if it's a white envelope, but you need the metabolic switch box. It says metabolic switch, and then you have this bottle of omega-3 visolie, actually, visolie met choline, calcium, zinc, magnesium, cal, mag, zinc, and multivitamins. Then you have your urine strips, so you can pee over these urine strips that has 3 little sort of dots, square dots, and they all say something about your urine. And you have to check if the one on top is yellow. And if you say to your client, okay, Okay, well, you're my client. So grab one of these sticks, put it in your urine, and then especially urine from the morning, or when you come out of bed, your first urine, or if you did have your exercise, then 3 hours later, test your urine, because you need those 3 hours, because your body has to rebalance everything if you did your exercises, and it has to rebalance all the other things that are going on, all the physiology, it's called in Dutch, that's happening. All these balance of fluid and minerals and proteins and everything, and toxins are, everything has this balance, and you need to check it on the stick. So 3 hours after your exercise, use the stick. The upper color needs to be yellow, because if it's green, then you have an insulin problem, so a diabetic problem. Then you're not able to do the sport fasting 10 days. The second one is gray. If it's getting orange before you start your 10 days, then it's not a problem, but then you have a lot of vitamin C in your system. That's also not a problem, but vitamin C puts a brake on the metabolic switch, because it's such a powerful vitamin that you have to break through it by doing your exercises. Instead of 30 minutes a day, make it 45 minutes for the first 4 days. So if the second dot is turning orange, then you have to exercise for 45 minutes instead of 30 minutes in the first 4 days. Then the lowest dot, it's turning purple when you're in ketose. Normally, it's not turning purple before you start with your cure, so because that would mean that you're in ketose already, and then you don't need a sport fasting cure. So if you're using the stick, like I say, before your cure, it's white. So that should be in the box. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you more about it when I give you your explanation about your document. You can tell in your document that on the top of the page, it says something about today. I'm not going to read it for you, but it's a little bit information of what's going to happen this day. And then you see that there's this format for a breakfast, lunch, dinner, and sport advice, training advice. And you see in red the example. Make it real easy for yourself and just follow the example, because it's going to be so hard and so annoying for yourself if you're like, oh, okay, well, I can eat one kiwi, one apple, one glass of apple juice, or one orange juice, one bowl of strawberries and one glass of orange juice. Of course you can say, oh, but can I eat grapes or blueberries or instead of the fruit? You can. You can eat every type of fruit actually, except banana, because it has too much carbs. But like I said before, just follow the example. That's the most easy. So you need to eat your 2 pieces of fruits, then you have your glass of juice, then use get your supplements, like 1 sachet of metabolic switch in 150 milliliters of cold water. Drink it very slow, because if you drink it too quick, then you can have this you can have the sense of this sparkly tingling in your hands or in your face, and it's not absolutely not dangerous, but it's something that can be annoying. And if you drink it a bit slower, then it's not there. But yeah, you need to know that this possibility is that you can experience that sensation. And then one of these huge soft gels, oh my god, it's huge. And then you have your breakfast. Why are you using that much fruit, it's because the fructose in fruit is giving you energy for a long while, and you need a bit of sugar for your brain and your muscles. So don't worry about that. Just drink and eat your fruit. Okay, well, and then you can have black coffee. You can drink white tea or green tea. It's actually very, very, very. The best option is to drink green tea because it's boosting your metabolism, your fat verbranding. So do that, green tea. And drink loads and loads and loads of water, because your body needs water. It's like your system is going into this sort of detox, so it needs water to flush it through your system. So if you're not drinking water enough, then you get headaches, and then maybe you don't feel that good. So just drink water. You can have a bit of a bubble, aqua con gas. Lekker in Spaans, lekker in het Spaans, in Spanish, like mineral water, soda, or without the bubbles. That's really up to you, but no drinks with taste, because you don't need the taste, because your body has to get used of water without a sweet taste. That's something that reminds me that you can't use gum, because if you're chewing, then you're giving your system this signal that some food is coming up, and you don't need that. So no gum, no smint, no anything, because your breath is going to be a bit different. Just say to people, okay, you have to get out of my space, because I'm having my detox breath. But the detox breath is coming in a day or 3 or something. But it's something that I thought about. My mind is making jumps all the time. So you know already. And then second, lunch. Just wait a few hours between breakfast and lunch and dinner. So you really need the day to split it in 3 parts where you eat. So don't eat the whole day, because then you're like this I don't know, in Dutch we call grazen, like an animal that's eating the whole day, like an horse in the outside on the grass, it's eating the whole day through. You don't need that. You just need to split it in 3 times. So lunch, a salad, a green salad with olive oil, pistachio nuts. Again, this metabolic switch, and then your vitamins during the afternoon. You take your multivitamins, because you just eat it once a day. You just take those once a day, and eat first, and then have your multivitamins. Otherwise, you get nauseous. Okay, then you can have your water again, and your black coffee and your green tea, and then you have your dinner. The first day you can have your vegetables still, and then just use the example like I said before. Rice, like 2 big spoons. It's like 100 gram cooked, the cooked product. And then afterwards you can have your pistachio nuts. So be careful that you if you weigh them, like when you have to know that it's 50 grams, just weigh them with the thing on it, the schil, what's it called in English? So the whole nut with the outside on it. And then you get your heartbeat zone. Just use the heartbeat zone. If your body is used to exercise, then your heartbeat zone can be a bit up. But actually, the biggest advice is just follow your training zone. Do your exercise without getting really, really tired. So don't blow yourself up. You have to be able to speak during your exercise, and then you're in your right zone. Okay, the second page, there's this information again. Then you have your breakfast. It's a little bit less juice and still the 2 pieces of fruit, and your supplements. Same story again. Water, water, water. Then you have your lunch, and then you can pick your exercise moment anytime in the day you like. That's not a problem. You have your lunch again. Dinner. It's vegetable soup. Some people tend to make drink tomato juice and then make it warm. Disgusting. Anyway, if that's what you like, just do it. But it can't contain things that you can bite on, because you need to get your body organized, because that's not organized, but you need to prepare your body for not chewing for a few days. So then you have your heartbeat zone again. Go to bed very soon, very early. Go outside if you need to walk. You can have your exercise, the things like walking the dog or bike. Do your bike stuff if you have to go to work or something like that. But just make sure that you do your exercise. Okay. The third day, that's actually a day where your jaws are not doing anything already. So you can have juice in the morning, afternoon, and dinner, evening. Well, let me tell you, if this fruit juice is coming out of your nose because you're getting really sick of it, you can have instead of 150 milliliters fruit juice, you can have vegetable juice, and then you can have a little bit more, like 300 milliliters or something. So that's an option. And why you can have more? Because there are less sugars in vegetables. So, but you need the sugars. Again, 3 moments in the day where you eat, and you can trick your brain by the coming days, because the fasting days are coming up now. There you can use your urine strips already, and you can use them the whole cure if you like, and then you can see if this white dot is turning into purple. But this is the most handy day to start with your urine strip if you want to know if you're in this very high level of ketos. Because if your strip is turning purple after the first fasting day, then it's your decision to if you want to make the third fasting day also be part of the cure. Because if it's purple, then you made the metabolic switch. If you want to lose more weight, then you just do the third fasting day. But if you're okay and you're doing this cure because you want to feel more energy, or you want to that's this other goal for your cure, then you can have 2 fasting days instead of 3. But then you can do that only if the white dot is really, really purple. Okay. What I forgot to tell you, actually, if you're visiting your portal, you can put all your results in the digital portal, and then I can check it with you. So and that's what I like. I'm your coach, so I want to know what's going on. So that's an option. Anyway, more of that later. Anyway, that's your first fasting day. Okay, be aware. Don't use multivitamins on this day, because you'll get really nauseous. There's no food to transport the multivitamins in, so then you're going to be sick. So, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh yeah, you can trick your mind by getting your juice and use a spoon and eat it, like as if your brain thinks, okay, I'm eating something. But yeah, on the other hand, if I'm doing this cure, what I do always is get my huge bottle of water, drink that first, then take my supplements with a little tiny bit of fruit juice, and then a lot of water again, and then you're really full. And make sure that you have your distraction. So if you're gonna sit tight and wait till you feel really bad, that's not an option. Yeah, it is an option, but it's not a nice option. just yeah, what I advise: go to work, do your stuff, do what you like. Don't you can also go Netflix and do nothing, but everything that has this behavior thing that makes your brain turn on, like, okay, I need chips or I need something else that makes me happy when I'm doing this binge watching, for example, then you're tricking yourself. You're making it so hard. So just go to work and have your fasting days. You're getting a lot of energy anyway. So just do it. And let me know. You can call and add me anytime you like, and I can have I can be your. I'm your support. I'm your rescue tire. So just go to work. Anyway, go to bed early. Have yourself a massage or something. You have to be a bit more sweet to yourself during those days. Oh, and there's another tip. Don't make it so big. Just think by every step by step, day by day. Okay, today is fasting day 1. Okay, this day is the only thing that matters. Don't think, oh shit, 2 more days after this. That's not helping. So say to your own head, okay, today is gonna be today. I'm gonna do my exercise. I don't eat today. So I don't have to prepare. I think that's very convenient always, because I don't have to go to the freaking Albert Heijn, because I can't eat anyway. So that's giving me more time in the day. And if you have a family and if they're eating around dinner, make that your sporting moment, because then you're not on top of these meals what everybody's having and you're not, and then that's helping. So get yourself out of the house when everybody's around the table during dinner, and then you can be in your own space and do your exercise. And then when you come back, everything's normal again. You go to bed, and then you have day 2. That's the same story, just day 2. That's it. You can have a little bit of headaches. If you experience headaches, just get magnesium instead of paracetamol or aspirin, because that's not helpful for your liver. Fasting day 3. That's the, well, a lot of people say that's the hardest day, because your sentence, your zintuigen, your nose, your eyes, everything's on food. But if you're lucky, then you experience a lot of energy as well. So put your mind on that instead of not having eat food or drinks. And I don't think it's the hardest day. I'm more jumpy on that day. So if I'm like that and people around me say, "Oh shit, she's having this sport fasting cure again. Oh no." Oh, I think that's funny. Anyway, dag 3. Then we're going to the rebuilding day 1. I think that's the hardest day, because then you can have your eating again, your food again, and then your taste is so strong and it's so great. That's great, because everything tastes so good. But if you're eating, it's not that much. So that's the moment that you can think, oh shit. I'm hungry. I want to eat more, but then you're not able to have more, because your body needs to build up the calorie amount again in the proper way, because without feeling very sick. So that's day 1. Just read what the examples say. I'm not gonna annoy you with reading everything for you. The rebuilding day 2. You can have quark, like dairy, if your body don't need, not if you're not can have dairy because your system doesn't like it. You can have an egg or something. So yeah, an egg. Yeah, well, like I said, every day you're gonna eat more and more and more, and then on day 10, that's the last day, then maybe during those days you think, oh shit, I'm eating so much, but just eat, because your thyroid needs to get going on again. Yeah, needs to speed up again. So even the bigger amount of pistachio nuts, just eat them. And yeah, well, then you have day 10, and then you see me again, because then we have your now what moment. Oh, now what? How to continue? I'm gonna help you. Have you seen Finding Nemo, when they're all in the plastic bag and just in the water, like now what? Well, then we'll have contact. Okay, well, I hope it's a bit clear for you. Zet hem op. Good luck. And keep me posted. Bye.